Hello students, welcome once again to DSCJ Home Classes. It is an attempt to connect learner with instructor, and it is also a digital initiative by Directorate of School Education Jammu. My today's presentation is on machines and the emotions. I am Manmeet Bali, Senior Lecturer in English, Department of School Education, Government of Jammu and Kashmir. And let's move to Chinar 1. It's Machines and the Emotions, Lesson 16, and the author is Bertrand Russell. So you can see in the caption, we have machines on the left side and the emotions of a person on the right side. And about the author, Bertrand Russell was born on May 18th in the year 1872. He was a British philosopher, logician, and a social reformer, founding figure in the analytic movement in Anglo-American philosophy, and above all the recipient of the Nobel Prize for Literature in the year 1950. So, to the general public, however, he was best known as a campaigner for peace and as a popular writer on social, political, and moral subjects. And the main contribution that he was the recipient of the Nobel Prize for the Literature in the year 1950. And see the iconic figure, Bertrand Russell, the smiling face. And now students, let's have a look at the summary of the lesson. In Machines and the Emotions, Bertrand Russell describes some of humanity's natural instincts, desires, and cultural practices. And then Russell explains how machines are beneficial or harmful to our general nature and are nurtured or learned cultural practices. So, how these machines have overtaken our emotions. Let's see. Machines and the emotions. And when we start the lesson, we have two questions. What have been the positive and negative influences of machines on human beings? So you have to think it over. And also, there's another question. Would you feel complimented if you were to be compared to a machine? So it all depends on you. When you read the story, I think it will really help you to know as to how machines have overtaken your minds. So will machines destroy emotions, or will emotions destroy machines? This question was suggested long ago by Samuel Butler, but it is growing more and more actual as the empire of machinery is enlarged, right? And machines are worshipped because they are beautiful and valued because they confer power. They are hated because they are hideous, and loathed because they impose slavery. So, both ways, even machines are at times not liked, but the writer has created a balance between the machines and the emotions, okay? And the difficult words which are given at the end, you have to make a note of it, look into the dictionaries, and definitely you have to come up with the meanings of these words. We have hideous, we have slag, we have noxious, we have eloquence. So all these words will really help you. And this is a beautiful diagram. I would love to share it with you, because see how the robot is taking away our emotional stride. The machines are being carried and the emotions are crushed. So you can have a glimpse of this picture. We are overtaken by machines. Why do we, in fact, almost all of us desire to increase our incomes? Because we want to live a lavish life. We want to live a comfortable life. Machines are worshipped because no doubt they are beautiful, but at the other end, even men have physical needs. They have emotions. While physical needs are unsatisfied, they take first place. But when they are satisfied, emotions unconnected with them become important in deciding whether a man is to be happy or unhappy, right? And a small video for you. See the machines, different machines we use. the generators, the big installed machines, the sewing machines, and lots many technical procedures which we come across in our lives. Once more for you, and see the range of machines and the subtlety of these machines. And if we are to argue that machinery increases happiness, we must say that it definitely does not. It increases our comfort, okay? And likewise, when I come to the conclusion of the lesson, moral self-control and external prohibition of harmful acts are not adequate methods of dealing with our anarchic instincts, okay? When science learns to understand human nature, it will be able to bring happiness into our lives. But science doesn't learn that how we feel. Had it felt a bit, it would have got happiness to us, which machines and the physical sciences have failed to create, okay? And now let's see some emotions. We are happy, we are angry, we are worried, we are overjoyed, we are weeping. So these are all emotions. This comes from the heart. The emojis. Once again for you. So different patterns of our emotions, right? How we feel and how we, come out of it. Some important question answers. Will machine destroy emotions or will emotion destroy machines? The first question when we started the lesson, answer is machines will destroy emotions as human beings are becoming increasingly dependent on machines and neglecting their emotions. So look at the picture. We have a heart that is made of machines because feelings are not there. It is working with the systems of the machines. So a really very descriptive picture. And what have been positive and negative influences of machines on human beings? Yes, positive impacts. It enhances the quality of life, okay? More spare time, we get more time. Quick and accurate work. Our work is done very quickly and accurately, okay? Less strain on humans. So we feel less strained, helps in production of cheaper goods. So these are all the positive impacts. And negative effects, sets monotony. Again and again, we are dependent on those machines. Physical labor decreasing. We are dependent on it. That is dependency. Environmental destruction and unemployment. Because see, the natural resources which come within the talent of a human being are not taken into consideration, right? So the main thing, the main theme which comes out of it is that it has more negative effects rather than positive effects, right? Now, my question to you is, would you feel complimented if you were compared to a machine? So you have to think it over. When you go through this lesson bit by bit, I think your answer would be no. I would never feel complimented if I were to be compared to a machine because I am a human being and I have feelings of my own. I too weep, I too cry, I too laugh, and I too want to be loved. I too want to be cared, which machines can never replace. My emotions can never be replaced by the machines. I want to talk to someone. I want to be with someone. I want to be with my loved ones. I want to be with my family. A machine cannot create a family for me. A machine cannot create a happy world for me. No doubt it can give me comfort, but on the whole, machine is machine and emotions are my life. Emotions are within me and machines are created outside me, right? Now the conclusion is, understanding of human nature must be the basis of any real improvement in human life. Science has done wonders in mastering the laws of the physical world. It has done wonders, but our own nature is much less understood as yet than the nature of stars and electrons. Please pay attention. I read it once again. But our own nature is much less understood as yet than the nature of stars and electrons. When science learns to understand human nature, when science learns to understand human nature, it will be able to bring happiness into our lives, which machines and the physical sciences have failed to create. So, this is the gist of the lesson. Read it thoroughly and come out with beautiful emotions, right? And for today, this lesson I hope would give you so much insight in your inner living. I wish you all a happy learning. See you again with another topic. Till then, good luck and best wishes.